This is South Africa. Let me not say. Fight the demons. I will fight the demons. Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome to another episode of the GEEK SPOT. Yay, the teleprompter is working. 2026, our stuff is back. We are not fumbling our words. The GEEK SPOT with goodness me, so many with usually there are more hosts with us. We've got just the should I say the awesome threesome, or should I say the two of us for now, Mr Extrodin?
Just the two of us, so when BuckMeister comes in, we'll be the third as well.
So yeah, monogamous in our introduction today. The disclaimer is disclaimering, guys. So we've got about 5 minutes while the disclaimer is loading. But well, we have a very special guest today, but I think we shouldn't go into that while the disclaimer is going through our heads. But I just want to say we're in for a special treat. Every once in a while we get to a point where we meet pioneers in our respective fields, because this channel has interviewed people from various walks in lives, from people in government, people who are producing their own perfume lines, authors, book writers. This channel has gone far and wide. Game developers, but the people who are nearest and dearest to our hearts are everybody who's trying to push this thing called comics, especially in this country, because the creativity we have here is world class, but the infrastructure we have here will make a third world nation look like a superstar. We need the development, but that's not stopping us. And I love seeing people out there who are pushing just as much as we do, even in this trying days and times. It makes it what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, guys. The fans know my data bundles ran out at this point in time. Am I mistaken, Mr. Extrodin?
Not really. I think today you're just tired or something. I don't know.
But then we always record at this time, so the tiredness is no. Okay, wait until the third person comes join us. We'll see what craziness unfolds. Because the last time BuckMeister was on the show, that was on the GEEK SPOT, we were so unhinged. We were praying for we clearly need adult supervision. So I'm glad you're back, Mr. Extrodin. That's what I can say. All right. I think the 5 minutes has passed. If it's not passed, the disclaimer will protect us later. Introducing our guest. Ordinarily, I have the script lines sorted, but you know what? We are weighing it today. It's a stop. Hailing. Okay, I'm gonna try and be as concise as possible. Give me a minute. My data is dataing. The data in my head, that is. All right. Hailing from the world of TikTok and webtoons. Introducing. Okay, I want to just go with the title I see here. African Saga Entertainment. Is that the correct name?
Yes, it is.
African Saga Entertainment. I got a hit from your work from a fellow co-creator of ours, King Sean from King Sean Tech. We've known each other for many years. I think we've hung out many times at Comic-Con. So when I saw him speaking about you guys, I knew there was something, because that man that man knows what he's talking about. So I definitely had my eyes open because of that particular message. So well done, well done. And then when I see the work that you've done, the things we're going to be discussing now, I think it's a matter of a round of applause or wow, standing ovation. So welcome to the show, Mr. Okay, should I call you Afri? Should I just call you Afri? Should I just stick to names or just stick to African Saga Entertainment?
Now you can call me by my name.
Call me by my okay. Whoa, not now. Of all songs. Call me by my name. What happened to Little Nas X?
To what?
Who knows?
Yo, what happened to Little Nas X? Because there was a year when he was everywhere. Now,
Yeah.
let's hope nothing controversial, he says. Then one you'll just see one of the editors is gonna say, actually, Little Nas X has been doing some XYZ crazy stuff. All right. We are by no means condoning or miscondoning whatever activity these American superstars are doing. Speaking of which, coming back to this local content, Mr. Can I call you Mr. Ndlovu?
Yeah, actually my author name I call myself the Mighty Ndlovu because yeah, people struggle to pronounce my name. So yeah, the Mighty Ndlovu is the name
Right,
under yeah,
that was
because
the
some
funniest
people
one.
do struggle.
I'm sorry. Why do I imagine it's someone from the Caucasus who's struggling with your name? Is it something? It hasn't got something to do with me. Should I repent? I need to repent.
No. I mean, like in general.
Because the only people I think would struggle with that name are of a certain color palette. So that's my biggest concern. Like maybe I am the problem, but then again, I also struggled with names. Let's not get to start pronouncing. What name was it that Zuko was teasing BuckMeister about? Nonga who's We'll continue later. But before I start, we always play an icebreaker game. And it's so sad that BuckMeister isn't here for this one because I wanted to include him in this question. But there's one icebreaker game that I want to ask just to get things going, just to hear people's opinion. It's a would you rather. But before I start, how well do you know Bleach, if I may ask?
I think I watched few episodes. I can't even remember the characters. I only watched the beginning. Then I stopped because it was too long. But I tried the new one.
That's all I needed. You'll be able to answer this question because this character is so iconic for being such a menace in both the old and the new Bleach. And I'm sure you've watched a bit of Naruto in the past. Am I correct?
Even Naruto, it was too long for my liking. I stopped.
Well, let me introduce it. Let me introduce you to the so-called. Let me introduce you to the so-called One Piece. Have you heard about it? It's not that long.
Yeah, even that one. No. It's too long.
I keep telling my friends that the people who like One Piece and the people who watch the ball and the beautiful are in the same WhatsApp group and they should not complain to me because if I need.
Yeah.
Well, with that being the question, there's only one question I wanted to ask. Who would you spend 48 hours with? There's this character Orochimaru, and then there's a character called Mayuri from Bleach, the 12 squad captain. What you should know about these captains is that both mad scientists. Yeah, that's all I can. They've both done some pretty reprehensible things. So maybe let's start with you, Mr. Extrodin. Who would you spend 48 hours with?
Between Mayuri and Orochimaru.
Yeah.
Ah, I'll say Mayuri. I think Mayuri.
Okay, why?
I think Mayuri is safer. It's safer than Orochimaru.
In what universe?
What do you mean in what universe? In the anime universe.
Orochimaru, I don't have any chakra. I don't have any special eyes. I don't have any. I'm just any old, normal, useless person. Mayuri experiments on anything for the sake of entertainment.
Okay, if you want to deal with giant snakes, long tongues, crazy jutsu, biting on your neck, biting on other people's necks, shedding off his skin, transforming into a woman, dealing with some forbidden jutsu techniques that you've never heard of, having other people come to kill him on a random Tuesday, having other people that he tries to take their bodies but it didn't work out, then yeah, be my guest.
Oh,
Which part of the interview did I come in? Hello?
no, we're asking. Oh, by the introductions, Mr.
Wait, can everybody hear
BuckMeister,
me?
we can hear you. We can barely see you because you look like you've joined the dark side.
Okay.
And now you're gone.
What's up?
We just see background. Wow. Okay, it's either the dark side or nothing.
Give me a second, guys. Speaking of a dark side, well, it's not the dark side, but anyway. Keep going, keep going. I'll introduce myself now.
All I want to say is Orochimaru wouldn't, unless you have something that interests him, he wouldn't be feeling up your neck, or of course, unless you're a 14-year-old boy. He wouldn't be sniffing out around your neck, trying to put things into your body or anything like that. Mayuri, by nature, is a mad scientist. He'll find something to put inside my body. So, okay, I want to see what happens if a normal body gets stuffed to the max with hollow tentacles or something. Or be frozen in time for the next 500 years, unable to blink. Is that a lightsaber?
Yes, it is. You were speaking of the dark side. I got distracted. Anyway, what's up, man? I am BuckMeister.
BuckMeister introduced our late entry to the group. Oh, the lighting actually works. BuckMeister from Master Cool Media. Oh, did I actually do the introduction of our other host, Mr. Extrodin? Did I introduce you, or did you just roadblock this thing?
No, you did not. No, you did not. I'm part of the furniture. It's fine. I get it.
What's up, Malwanta? Yeah, as you can see, we have no structure here. We just freestyle, but we are happy to be interviewing you. I've actually been reading the book. I've actually checked out some of the chapters. My favorite character so far is the old dude in the wheelchair. But I don't know if he's evil yet.
That's a broke Charles Xavier right there. If Charles Xavier was broke, if Charles Xavier was a para.
No mention.
If was a para, it would be that guy.
That's a rough time, dog.
Which I think is slightly more interesting.
Even they're beating him up and he's in a wheelchair. Buffett, come on. Yeah.
Yo, you remind me of that TikTok I once sent you guys about the Transformers, where one of the inventors is also a guy in a wheelchair, and he breaks one of he had a floppy disk. Can you imagine? Floppy disk was the cutting edge of technology back then. So he breaks it and he tells the Decepticon named dog named Ravage that it's too late, that the technology is broken and there's no way you can fix it. Tell me, why did this dog take this guy from the wheelchair, smash him through a window, and send him flying all the way to Megatron?
Right. Decepticons, Baba.
No honor. I didn't feel anything, so that's fine. From the left.
Wait, what?
No, you said himself. I'm not repeating that.
No, I'm saying he didn't feel anything from the waist down, so it's fine.
All right, let's get back to the interview, guys. I feel like
And
we're
that's how
off
we get
topic.
cancelled again. Anyway.
Oh God, is this what the 100th time? Yo,
Yeah, Sentinel. All right. Okay. Moving on. I think we should ask another icebreaker question. Should I go? Should you stick with the would you rather scenarios, or should I ask the smash or pass?
nah, stick with the topic, Chief. I think would you rather be useful.
But make sure that it's from a series that I know, because not One Piece and and Bleach.
All right.
Okay, let me
Oh,
guess.
okay. Well, actually,
Let me
I've got
guess.
one. I've got.
Wait, let me guess. You know solo leveling, right?
Oh God.
Yeah. I do know Solo Leveling.
Okay. I could tell by your comic that there's some solo leveling references there. And you know, like X-Men.
Sorry,
When you know X-Men.
X-Men.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do know X-Men. Yeah.
So that's your clues right there.
I'm not gonna ask who's the better aura farmer between Sun Jin Woon and Magneto.
I already asked.
I know it's called reverse psychology. So
That's
who is the
Magneto. That's Magneto Aura Farm, guys.
I'm gonna wait.
When he remembers, he does.
Yeah.
His
Oh,
entrances are always epic, but he's always overwhelming when he enters. Whether it's the X-Men or his entrances are always overwhelmable.
okay.
Oh,
All right.
I know it's not a word, but
I'll put it like this. Was it X-Men 93 or was it 96? Whatever the one that just came up recently.
Oh, 97. Okay.
Yeah. When he found out Charles came back from the dead, what's the first thing he does? Floats by with his gigantic asteroid in front of his old ex-boyfriend.
Oh, Ganin. Okay.
For what? He could have just walked up. No, I will dramatically float. You will look at me in my old drip with my asteroid for bonus points. That's
Okay.
okay. So
Anyway, let's get to that. Let's answer the question then. Let me not derail.
all right. So who aura farms the hardest?
Now I have to go with Jinwoo here. Yeah, because
Here's the thing,
Magneto.
ne? Here's the thing. Jinwoo, ne? It's every opportunity. Magneto sometimes will be normal. Sometimes
Yeah.
he'll be a regular guy. Sometimes he'll have a beer. Who is sitting on top of a building? People are dying, and like the camera must hit a 360. It's like, wait.
Hold on. Wait for it.
Like people be getting stomped right in front of him, and he's like, "This is not the point to enter. I must enter when it's at the last dire straits."
Yeah.
Fair enough. So I think Jinwoon is always his aura
That's
farming.
that's the whole series. The series is aura farming. That's all he's
Yeah,
got.
I think that's
There's
the
no
thing.
other. There's no other character. There's no other. Pathos in Yana. Like the
Yeah.
time when they tried to get deep into his pathos as a character, the audience for solo leveling went boo.
All right. All right. I think I concede that. I think I shall concede that.
He cried for his mom one time, and it was the lowest rated episode. I was like, yo.
Well, give the people what they want. That's all I have to say. Oh, on a side though, so who's your favorite mutant? Because you can already guess who's my favorite mutant, so I shouldn't bother. I shouldn't bother include myself in the question.
In X-Men.
Yeah.
I want to say Wolverine, but A part of me likes Magneto actually. So yeah, I'll go with Magneto.
I seem to have found my brother at last.
You guys can drop asteroids on people.
I didn't say that. I said he looks good in a cape. For everyone who's played X-Men Legends 2 knows. Anyway,
I'm Storm when they write her properly, because that's in general with comic book characters. One thing I hate about, especially with Marvel and DC, sometimes people will just be acting like strangers for no reason. And it's like, did you read the last? No, of course you didn't as a writer. So now you're just freestyling. Sharp.
Yeah, everybody wants to do their own thing with everybody else's IP. Welcome to the comic world.
Yeah.
Mr. Extrodin, should I just go ahead and guess your answer because you've told us so many times?
It's not really a guess anymore.
My hot take is that Shonen has.
Yeah, sure.
What was that? I
said, yeah, sure.
Okay, yeah, his favorite X-Men by far is Scott Summers. I mean Cyclops. I must be respectful to the alias. Cyclops. No, I won't lie. I really do like. I like Cyclops, especially in the comics, the actual comic Cyclops. Chef's kiss. That man will look Captain America in the eye and call him out for his BS, and for that I will always have my eternal and forever respect.
Well, when Cyclops is written well, you realize why he's such a compelling character.
Yeah, but I mean that's the thing for me with Wolverine is I like him when he's away from the X-Men. Like when he's away from the X-Men, that's when I like him. When he's with the X-Men, hey, that bra is somebody else. He'll be posing on Jean's bed while she's lying there with Cyclops, and you're just like, what are you doing, my G? Don't you have like 15 other girlfriends?
Leave him and his throuple alone. They're in a healthy throuple.
They don't throuple at all. They kicked him out the bed. Cyclops woke up and lasered that man out of the room.
That's part of the foreplay.
Okay. Let's get into the interview.
Okay. Side note. Whenever we.
I had one more. Would you rather? But it's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
All right.
I had to power off my lightsaber. Last. Would you rather? Would you rather get hit by a Rasengan?
He doesn't. Oh, okay.
Okay. Would you rather get hit by a Rasengan? Would you rather get hit by Gentle Fist, 64 trigram palms? Or would you rather get hit with a Flying Lotus?
I don't think
I don't know any of those times.
Yeah, I thought so.
Oh, Asan. I heard Orochimaru Mayuri, so I thought you were into
that was my question. My question would have been, which one would you rather take? An optic blast from Cyclops or a Sangan from Naruto?
With Naruto, I didn't watch Naruto, so I don't know how hectic is the power.
Yeah.
Oh, Asan. Okay. Let's pick another one. Do you know Banshee, right? From X-Men.
The screaming one.
Yeah.
Which one?
Banshee.
Which character is Banshee?
Okay, let's not go. Let's not go with Banshee. Let's not go with Banshee.
Have you watched X-Men First Class?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
The one who screams.
Remember that guy who would scream and fly, like he would scream and his sonic waves would help him fly.
I don't remember. But yeah, it's been a while.
Okay, here's a better one. Would you rather fight Cyclops or would you rather fight Wolverine? Here we go.
Yeah, Cyclops. Yeah, because Wolverine, man, he can't die. It's very hard to kill him. So with Cyclops, I just need one chance.
It's asking what would you rather be, stabbed or punched? Stabbed or hit?
No, I'd also pick Cyclops. But the problem is getting to him.
Yeah.
And also, if you get to him, it doesn't mean you can beat him hand to hand.
Cyclops can beat Wolverine, believe it or not.
Yes,
But
he
Wolverine can kill Cyclops. That's the thing. That's the difference.
Yeah, yeah.
I remember the one time when the fight got so bad that Cyclops blew out blew out Wolverine's hand. At the same time, Wolverine took out one of his eyes. I forgot which storyline was this.
You're talking about Schism.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
It's
Schism.
when with the baby and which is also it's weird because then I think in another storyline then Cyclops went and murdered Baby Apocalypse, but I guess it was like, would you kill Baby Hitler? I guess, and Wolverine was like, yes.
Okay, I'm not gonna go into some theatrical questions. Let's get right to the big news of the question.
Let's get to the actual
series.
story.
All
yeah,
right.
let's get to the actual.
So, who's got the questions ready for our lovely guests?
Okay, well, we can start with this one.
Can you tell us a bit about yourself, brother, for those who might not
there
know
we
you?
go.
There you go.
Yeah, so I'm Mighty Ndlovu. I come from Limpopo, so but I was based in Joburg for a while. I studied at VET. I did actuarial science. Then from there, I've been working.
No wonder Fees Must Fall is in here somewhere.
I see the connection. We see the connection. We see the connections. Okay.
Hey. But anyway.
Yeah. So then, after my degree, then I started working at a bank. Then that's
which. Am I allowed to ask which bank?
No, you cannot. But okay, I can say because it's one of the top banks here. Yeah, but I later on changed, so I've been moving around. Then,
because I've also been at the banks. That's why I was like, which one did you suffer? Did you both suffer?
Just breeding grounds for creatives. No one ever there is leaving there as a mathematician or anything, or just like no more numbers.
No. The mathematicians will stay because they're like, oh, he knows the algorithm. He shall grab up ours. The creatives are left out to starve. I'm not gonna name names. I'm just gonna say, like him, we also work at this big. I also worked at one of these big banks. Yeah.
So what are you doing now? Where are you now, Mighty? You don't have to mention the company, but since you said you left the bank.
No, I went to another bank. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you're drawing as you're counting our monies.
Yeah, so that's the overview.
Well, what inspired the African Saga company and all of that?
Yeah, so African Saga is a thing that started last year, 2025. So it was something that came up to me because I was like watching a lot of anime and movies. Then I saw that there's a huge lack of African anime. And also, when I'm watching a series and I'm like, this thing is whack, man. How is this thing? How are people investing in this thing? I felt like, we could tell a better story. And then I'm like, I had an issue because I've never written anything in my life because I was focusing on the numbers, on the maths, all my life. So then I was like, what if like there was a story that we could relate to, and the story that doesn't just focus on entertainment. You see, like Dragon Ball, it's all about fights, being a Super Saiyan. So what is something which people can be inspired from? Something which can spark critical thinking, it can bring social awareness, it can educate, but at the same time, bringing that entertainment. So I thought, okay, and we need something like that.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's
like a Captain Planet, like an X-Men, those kind of projects. I get it. Yeah, makes sense.
Which is ironic because I don't think Dragon Ball started out like that. It was basically a gag anime, and then it had some sort of prophecy element when it came to the Freezer arc, and then it became. Well, let me not antagonize the Dragon Ball systems, but it became this bubblegum pop thing that you're seeing in Super right now. What?
I know the Broly doesn't make sense. I don't care how much you try to explain it. It doesn't make any freaking sense. But anyway, continue.
Oh,
All right. Sorry, you were still saying?
No, I was not saying that Dragon Ball is not like that. But then this is what happens when you start seeing stories lose its soul, and they start to pander to the masses instead of trying to tell a story that gets people to engage and think. And what I like about what I'm liking about this so far is that he's kept his heart in. He's kept the heart that the purpose of the story to engage. There's a line in this movie. It says, "Authors tell lies to show people the truth." And I like that no matter how compelling a story is, we still need to have that element to show people the truth, to bring topics to light and stuff like that. So I'm in love with what I'm hearing. That's all I can say right now.
No, hey, like as you read through some of this story, and it's interesting that you're still at the bank there, Malwandla. I don't want to butcher your name. Africans get it wrong, guys, also.
I said something earlier, and we actually had footage, don't we? We recorded this, didn't I?
Yeah, you
we
did.
We did. I actually said something like, "I must repent." Did I not say this earlier?
Yeah, you did.
I did.
You did.
Living proof.
Yeah. Hey, sometimes the tongue needs the tongue is on break. It's on leave.
All right.
Anyway, Malwanta, I was saying it's interesting that you say that you're still at the bank, because as you go through some of the story, like in chapter 4, there's like talk of repo rates, there's talk of like inflation and all of those things, and it's in a way that makes sense to the story. Like the character that's talking about it is talking about it in a way that makes sense, which is, I find that fascinating, because like when you hear politics sometimes in these things, you're just like, ah, my God. And I think it's just because the way people talk about it, they won't put it into the story. It'll be word vomit. Like Star Wars was famous for this, where every political scene will be 3 hours to explain tariffs. It's like, God. But you found a way to keep the pacing with your story while introducing these elements. So I was like, is that from your banking background?
Yeah, and also like being, let me say, aware of things. Because, I mean, like, I did actual science, so I mostly do with like insurance, probability.
Yeah.
So things like inflations are things which I know, but like let me say it's from experience, because like Cyril's economy and stuff, things have changed. So you can see the change. You have been affected by the change, and then you get to know some of these things. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, look, I've noticed that you're politically astute, and I think it's also because of VET and also what was happening at VET, because I know your VET is not the way it's not VITC.
Yeah,
sorry,
it's dodging the copyright. Nice.
But I do see that you have included real life historical events like the fees must fall, the police, rubber bullets, as also a certain individual whose nickname is actually the real nickname of the certain individual who's part of the main characters. And then there is a bit of a show Majosi thing to it, but obviously it's very what's the word I can use? It's covert, the Shibelani thing. And you know, if you know Istembi, so I don't know if you've ever watched that show, but I could see the correlation there. That's very brilliant, brilliant storytelling right there. So my question to you is, what's your role in African Saga? Because I don't think you do everything yourself since you are quite busy. And especially
Yeah.
if you're saying that you started this from last year. So you have a team, and what are the roles? What's your role and how does it work?
Yeah, I'm the writer of the script. Then I was able to find someone to help me with drawing. So yeah, he's quite a good artist. His name is Joel. Yeah, so yeah, because when I had this idea, I first had to, because I can't draw myself. I can't, like, I'm very bad at it. So I was like, how can I had the storyline in my mind, and then I'm like, I want to create an enemy. That was the first thing that came to my mind. I want to create an enemy. Then I'm like, where do I start? Then I searched. Then they say that, okay, you have to have a manga or a comic. Then I'm damn, I can't draw. So what's gonna happen now? Then I tried. Okay, can I use AI? I'm like, no, I can't use AI. Where do I start?
Yeah.
so then I had to, like, look around to find someone who can help me draw. And then fortunately I was able to find him. Then we had an agreement that, okay, he's gonna draw for me. Then we took it from there. Yeah.
Did you hear
Oh,
that
that's great.
gentle reader? He chose to go. He said the forbidden way. Okay, did you hear that, gentle reader? Oi.
Somebody play Ether by Nas. Fuck AI.
Thank you.
What's up,
Thank
AI?
you. Yeah. Look,
Tweets.
I'll say it before, I'll say it again. AI is many things, but it is not an artist. So if you want to make art, find an artist who can help you.
Or maybe no. Let's go Tupac. That's why we can draw you robot motherfucker. Make money.
Okay. He's saying what's in my heart in a very entertaining way. Thank you, BuckMeister, for your enlightenment, for your enlightening points of view. But yeah,
Fuck your machines and your RAM, okay?
I don't know if our new editor team is gonna have the energy to beep that part out. But you know what? Editor Ndlovu, good luck with the beeps there. So you're saying you got yourself a team. You're in charge of writing, and there's an anime that comes to mind when I hear this story, and I don't know if you're gonna bring it up, Mr. Extrodin, or should I bring it up? Yes, this is Pokemon for days. I don't know if you haven't read it, check it out because everything
You're living it.
You're living it. It sings to my heart. It's like, wow. Dreams really do come true in Mzansi.
No, hey, this thing has been successful. Like,
Yeah,
guys, like this is because first off, it's 5K on Webtoons, which already is crazy. And then I was seeing like some of the promotion and everything. Like it's hitting like 200,000 views on TikTok and whatever. You're getting to collaborate with King Sean and all of that stuff. I want to ask questions around all of that. But I'm just saying, congratulations on being able to do something like this within a year. Because, you know, people be at this for a long time and they don't get this level of success. So, Mr. Ndlovu.
Thanks.
Yes. I wanted to say something, but
Yeah,
I'll keep on my start.
So we also see that there are some animated scenes to it. So are you concurrently doing the manga and the anime, or is it just the manga for now and anime is just like clips?
Yeah, so okay, yeah, let me take you through the whole thing. So like, yeah, when I had the idea and then I got someone to draw, then fortunately I was able to like let me say pitch it to like a potential sponsor. Yeah, and then they liked the idea, they liked the storyline. Then they were like, okay, fine. They're gonna sponsor me for now to see how the engagement will be. Then that's how I was able to work with a certain animation studio, which is called Wonder Studio. So they did the animation for us for that trailer. And but right now we are working on what we call comic motion. So it's more like a web comic, but the pictures are moving and some of the characters are moving. So we are working on producing a comic motion. So we do have like the first 3 episodes that are in the comic motion. So right now, that's why we are looking for people to voice act. And then we can have the full episode and then we publish it. Yeah.
No, that's interesting, brother. That's truly interesting. And how long do you see this thing going for? Is it one of those things that will go on forever, like a Superman, Batman? Or do you see it being like having an end and then you working on another project still under African Saga Entertainment?
As for the story of African Saga itself, I'm projecting like 3 seasons or 4. Yeah, because the story is very broad. It's very broad and it's going somewhere. But yeah, I'm hoping, like, part of my dream is to also embrace other African storytellers to be under African Saga so that we put their stories out there, because I believe we have a lot of talent and creative people. They just need the right platform. So I'm trying to be that platform that people can showcase the creativity. So yeah, with other projects maybe, but also a project that I'll be working with other people, and other people will also be able to publish their work. Yeah.
So,
No, I'm thinking now because also I'm just going back to your story in my head from what I read, and I made it to chapter 4. I'm like, hey, this guy in the wheelchair is dangerous. Yo. Then what's his name? I don't want to call him Ntate Para. That sounds like disrespectful.
Nah, actually, his name wasn't revealed throughout so far. It hasn't been revealed. So you can say the wheelchair guy, the para, I don't know, the homeless guy. Yeah.
Speaking of which, I always ask from a writing or a character perspective, which character do you identify yourself the most?
I think we all know the answer. I think we all know the answer to this question. This is for the viewers, not for him.
Yeah, it's
not for us.
There's one character I saw when he was just like, the probability is this, the probability is that, and then I heard you in actuarial science, and I'm like, okay, one.
That's what I'm saying. It's obvious to us, but okay.
No, but like actually, that character is based on not myself, but on my friend. So I have this friend. His name is Takalan Bambera. So yeah, and he did actual science. He was my friend. So yeah, I would say it's him.
Okay.
Okay.
That's why they have the same name, Mus.
Wow.
Yeah, they have the same name and surname. It's basically him.
Okay, so you do what everyone else. Okay. I'm gonna give people.
So who are you then? Are you the roommate? Are you the guy in the wheelchair? Are you Juju? Who are you?
Myself, I'm not there.
No, just going back to the question, like, who do you identify with the most? I know as a writer, you could say all of them, and I get it, because they're all from your brain. But I'm sure there is a character that you resonate with the most. Is it the professor?
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah, no, I would say Takalan, even though it's my friend, because we're friends. So I guess, yeah, we already have that mindset. So yeah, I would say Takalan. Yeah.
Okay. Fascinating. I wanted to add, like,
well, at least you didn't say Mbali, so that's fine. But thanks for.
Hey, Miss Femme Fatale, yo.
I wanted to say, dear viewers, everybody who knows me knows that I'm in danger of appearing in some of my works in one form or another. I have no sense of creativity in creating new characters from scratch. I'll take pieces of everybody and say, okay, I like this is what I see about this person. It's like copy, paste. I'll never get writer's blocks when it comes to creating new characters. And I'm so glad that I see someone else who's using the same technique that I am in this world. I feel less alone. Thank you for existing and thank you for doing what you do. All right.
So I have another question. So when it was coming down to the process of creating the story, like you said that it's based upon your experiences or whatever. Is there any particular, like right now within the storyline, is there any particular storyline where you're like, this one hits very close to home for me as you were writing it?
Yeah, I would say when the professor is talking about like inequality and also unemployment rate among the youth, I think he said like 74%. Yeah, I think that's something we see, and we see a lot of young people unemployed. Some are even graduates and they're still struggling. Yeah, and so things like that do hit home because the reality for South Africans. Yeah, and the inequalities and
so white men saying it, so I'm just like No, I'm joking.
I'm repenting, so I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
So I'm taking on all the dark energy.
Yes, absorb it.
What makes the story so interesting for me so far is I'm not far yet. I think I also read about 4 issues, if not 5, but you don't necessarily know who the villain is exactly. Like, because you might think it's one person, then you read their thoughts or their intentions, you're like, but is he really a villain though? You know what I mean? Like, so there's, like, for example, with the professor, there are no fatalities. He doesn't actually kill people. But when you see what happened to him in the past and how his experiment really, really messed up that guy's life and his life, I mean, he went to jail for it. Then you look at Juju, you look at the guy in the wheelchair, and you look at the girl with the Shibelani. You're like, hey, there's so many potential villains in this thing. You know what I mean? But also, it's like, what if they're all just main characters, but with just like issues, like any other superhero? So it's quite interesting from that perspective. Like, there's no, just for me personally, there's no. When I read it, I don't think there's a.
No, I'm looking at that. I'm side-eyeing that professor. I'm side-eyeing that professor because I was just like, what do you mean you just left a bomb full of superpowers in a bus and you were just like, they'll figure it out. I'm like, well, Vandal Savage? Are you Apocalypse? The strong shall survive. Peace out.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but we'll see how that goes. That's quite fascinating to me. And how long does it normally take you to do one chapter?
From the writing point of view, it's very easy. I mean, like 2-3 days I can write. The hard part is with the artist. So usually it takes a week to draw a full episode. So yeah.
A week? That's quick turnaround time.
Yeah, he's quite good and fast. Yeah.
Yeah, that's like, hey, you guys must also relax. Hey, don't just be sharing week to weeks because it's gonna get hectic. That's how these people in Japan be getting diseases.
So is that what he does for a living, or does he also have a 9 to 5? I'm just trying to figure out how the quick turnaround is. How is it even possible for him to have a quick turnaround like that?
Yeah. His career, his job is like drawing. So he also does like painting, drawing. So that's his profession basically. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Oh, so it's this.
Okay.
This is just extra. This is just more work for him. It's not like eating into other work. Okay.
Yeah.
So he's like a freelance. He's like a freelance artist, basically.
Yeah.
Will you be coming to conventions like a Comic Con, Afro Geek, and things of that nature to promote your work?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Definitely. I think I'll definitely come. Yeah, and also to engage and connect with other creatives. Yeah, looking forward to that.
Okay, because we're actually putting together this show called Superhero Showdown. I might want to take 1 or 2 characters from your series and put them in this thing. It's just it's another promotion tool where we get the local IP screen time so that people who don't know can see and go like either support or buy or whatever the case is. So if you do come to a convention, just let me know, and then we can put together something like that.
What did I miss?
No. Okay, cool.
No, I was just letting him know about Superhero Showdown. So he says he might be there. I'm looking at his story. There's some characters that might actually fit the build. I just need to know the rest of what they can do, and then yeah, they'll probably be in there.
That would be so much fun. That would be so much fun.
Yeah.
And then we can make everybody uncomfortable, reminding them about Fizma's fall.
Is it making them uncomfortable, or is it just reminding them of what they're supposed to be doing?
Well, no, reminding people what they're supposed to be doing is the root of making them uncomfortable.
I'm not gonna say
Mighty
anything.
Ndlovu, do you see African Saga being a live action movie or sort of like a TV series, kind of like maybe The Boys or Heroes or even Avengers level?
Oh yeah, I kind of got Heroes vibes from this, where it's a bunch of people who are on different parts. Nobody's in a costume, so I did get like a hero vibe from this. But yeah, please go ahead and answer the question.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal. Because like even when I started this thing, it was like, okay, I want an anime series. So yeah, that's the goal, to have like an anime series that will be like screening on Crunchyroll, Netflix. Because I feel like there's a huge need for African content in terms of anime. So yeah, the goal is to have an anime production. Yeah.
Brilliant. And you just mentioned Heroes. I just got PTSD flashbacks because can I ask maybe I want to ask the aspects here. Was Heroes an HBO show?
I can't remember now. I think so.
No, I think it was.
No, not
like,
HBO. Not HBO. No,
it was like NBC. Wasn't it NBC?
NBC.
I think I could be wrong. Somewhere there.
That final season was giving HBO.
Yo, you've never forgiven them for season 8 of Game of Thrones, and you didn't even watch it like that.
But it's not just Game of Thrones. Everybody who's watched anything, all the last seasons of anything HBO related, have the same face. So, but then again, Netflix is joining the party. Let me just shut up. Okay, so
you know, we have to pitch to one of these studios one day. They'll see this video and never work with us ever.
Disclaimer. The disclaimer will protect the studio.
Yeah.
All right. I think are there any more? I think should you ask the wrapping up question, or there one more questions that you need to follow up on?
I have a question. If there was like a studio or an artist like that you would want to collab with, like I'm sure this is not the only story you're gonna tell. I'm sure you maybe have some others in your back pocket. We'll find out on the next episode of. But I'm saying, is there any like artists in the artist space outside of the guy you're collaborating with now that you would like to collaborate with in the future? And then a last question is, it'll be a two-parter. There'll be 2 separate types of questions, but anyway. But the last question is, what can you say to people who are looking at your work and then they have this criticism where it's not black enough? Because again, as creatives, especially in South Africa and Africa as a whole, we get that stuff all the time where it's like the features are not this or the characters are not this, and you're just like, give me some space as a creative in Yana, one, and two, like, it's happening. Like, this thing is happening. I don't know why this is the criticism that you're leveling with at my work, or is this too anime, or is too. It's like, my feet, guys, it's art. Stop it. But anyway, so collaboration first, and then the more controversial question second. But I just feel like as South Africa, we need to know we don't hold other people to that same standard. We only hold our artists, and it's not fair. Anyway.
Yeah. Okay. The first one with artists. Yeah, like I'm not really familiar with a lot of artists, and even this space of comics and anime, it's kind of new to me. So I'm still like tapping into this market, trying to connect. Because I have seen like few South African webtoons series, just few. I think I only know like three of them. Because from webtoons, usually Asian content or European content. It's even hard to find like African content on webtoons.
I'm on webtoons. Also, Blackfist. You can just go read that one.
It's four now. Four.
No, I think I understand him. I think he's a bit limited because he's not so informed or aware of the community.
No.
But don't worry, you know us now. We'll introduce you to a lot of things.
Yeah, you flag me.
No stress. No stress, Chief.
If there's one thing our group is known for is the motto is we don't gatekeep here. Whatever is good for us, we always just we just distribute.
Yeah, that's why we're called Mzansi nerds. It's our duty to do so.
Yeah. No.
So, if you ever read Super Strikers?
Sorry?
Have you ever read Super Strikers?
I've never read. I just watched a few episodes when I was back.
Well, anyway, the guys that worked on that comic book, we know them as well. So hopefully we'll get to work on them and things, and then maybe we can also connect you with them as well. So that's basically what we're talking about.
Okay.
Yeah.
That would be very interesting. Yeah.
That'll be awesome.
Okay.
Look at us.
Second question.
Behind the camera, I want to hear the answer for this one because I have things to say.
Okay, and then the second one, I think I'm expecting a lot of critics because I'm touching a lot of sensitive topics. I mean, from politics, racism, religion, gender equality, like there's a lot of things happening there. And I feel like some people will be offended and some people will criticize then there. But I mean, I just had to tell the story as it is because I didn't want to like filter stuff just to make someone happy because, I mean, these are real issues. They have to be told either way. So that's why I'm like, nah, I'm not going to limit myself and try to play by the book. I'm just going to put it out there raw. And when they judge me, it's fine.
But Mara, I just like stick to the story at least. That thing of these characters look too anime or the nose is not this. And this is like, when do you draw it then? How will you draw it?
I have a question. I have a question for every person. I'm sorry. I'm taking the mic. I'm going to go on a bit of a rant here, but I really need to say this. I have to say this. I'm sorry. It's in my heart right now. I have a question for all those people who look at our local creators and ask you that it's not African enough or it's not. They don't look these characters like that. Take any anime. Tell me if you look at any anime.
Does Goku look Japanese?
Does Goku look Japanese? Does Tanjiro look Japanese? For heaven's sake, does Yugi look Japanese?
People have pink hair and green hair and purple hair.
For heaven's sake, Satokabe has got brown hair.
We all know Piccolo. We all know Piccolo is black, but he's green. We all know that nigga's black. We all know Piccolo is a nigga. We know.
But The thing is about this culture that they are trying to do, that they're trying to do so hard to say that we need to make relevant, that you see in these international communities, is that they respect that the creativity comes first, then the relevance, then the representation comes second. Here they're trying
No,
to
but this
force
is that whole thing of saying
what?
we need to support women's sports, but you don't find people going to the stadiums to go support. You know what I mean? It's that thing.
Yeah.
Like the same people that are telling you that your characters need to look more African are the people that are not gonna buy the comic.
Absolutely.
It's not the people that are gonna read the comic.
Yeah.
So
whew. And no,
if you like it
I
enough,
think-
you'll read it. You won't care
I-
about how they look.
I think the thing that irks me the most is this is coming from quote unquote the elites who want to who are saying no, we don't have any avenues to invest into this type of genres. It's like you want to invest with people. I can bring a whole pie chart of people we can invest in, but then when you bring them and they show them the stories, the first thing they say is this character's not African enough.
Look, let me put it this way. At a point, doing any superhero movie was looked down on. It was not even an option. But someone was crazy enough to invest in a tree that talks and says, I'm Groot. So you just need to find the right people. That's all. You need to find the right people.
Yeah.
Nah.
No, but I just like my turn to rant. I'm just like when I saw that criticism, because I was going through the comments of the book, and like a lot of them are positive. Which shout out to those people. Shout out to people who are supporting African Saga. Please keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. But as I was saying, you get to those comments where it's just like it became like 6-7 of them where it's like, why is his nose like this, and why is he saying like this, and the Africans don't speak like that, and it's like, yeah, and it's like, you know what, you do it then, you show us. Because every time I see, like, even Kwezi, like, I don't know if you heard of the Kwezi comic book, Kwezi Flyboy. They got this thing as well, where it's like, Kwezi's not Zulu enough. And I'm like, what do you want? How are we going to build anything if this is the stuff that you guys keep tearing down? It never goes anywhere when we must destroy the foundation, must kick everything out underneath. And then let somebody in America have a Zulu accent. All of a sudden, we're all in the cinema. Yo,
South
African, stop it. Stop it. Yes, at least criticize the story, but like be fair. Like the standards you hold to the Americans, hold the same ones here. Don't be mix masala yi. Now we don't make anything.
I love the Black Panther movie, but that necklace line, it broke me out of the vision every single time. All right.
No, but what I'm trying to say is that they don't hold Black Panther to the same standard. Everybody's like, it's Americans, what. When we're making things, everything must be 100% to the T. The nose must be this, the headband is not correct. Guys.
All right, we've been okay. Let's take a deep breath. Let's come back to this peaceful environment. We are so sorry. We just there's a lot of pent-up frustration. Yeah, it's
no, I understand, because it's very hard to even when I'm working with the artists, sometimes we try by all means to show that the characters are like African, and this one is like she's song put the spell, and even the spell, it was even hard to like draw the the exact same things.
There's too many colors, too many patterns, too many textures. Yeah, it's too complicated. Yeah.
So we try to.
That? You can't animate that, bro.
So I mean, with some critics, I mean, I'm happy to like receive some critics. It's fine, because sometimes you can learn from some critics. Some are just, you feel like, nah, these ones are just there to like bring you down. Those ones you ignore. But with some, I think maybe you can like use some of the inputs they bring. Yeah.
There's always that line I learned from one of my favorite YouTubers back in the day, of which I can never name now because of his career choices that he's taking now. So back then he was a cool guy, but now you look for those who want to know which YouTuber it was, you can comment below. I'll message you directly, but I'll never say his name out loud. But what is the advice he gave us is like never let praise go to your head, and never let criticism go to your heart. Those are the two things that you need to live by, because if you take things to heart, you never get out. You never get out of the door. You never get out of the door in the first place.
Oh, I see what you're talking about. Yeah, it's true.
Who am I? Did I mention this person to you before?
You said, well, what does he do?
Oh no, I'm not gonna say it here. This is a kid's show.
Okay. This is like this one.
This is the kids show. Genesis. How does the adult show then look like if this is the kids show, bro? Yes, sis.
We'll never make it to SABC. BCCSA will shut us down tomorrow.
This is South Africa. Let me not say. Fight the demons. I will fight the demons.
Hey guys, we want Malwandra's coming to be successful. We mustn't be tarnishing the reputation here. We'll do that on our own time.
So let me just leave it alone.
We'll tarnish our own reputation after hours. Malwandla needs to sell African Saga, guys.
Yes, you're absolutely right now.
Oh, by the way, do you guys have physical copies that people can buy?
Oh, yes.
Is it just are they only available on Webtoons?
No, currently it's only on Webtoons. But yeah, we'll be releasing the comic motion version, which will be on YouTube and TikTok so that people can watch. Because some people don't like reading stuff. So yeah.
I wonder why.
And then is there also going to be a merch line by any chance? That we're going to get on a shirt?
I mean, it's still in discussion, but not for like selling, but more like brand awareness and giveaways.
Oh.
It will be more like giveaways. Yeah, and and also, guys, if you know people who are into like voice acting, I think we have this audition that's currently open it opened on the 1st of March up until the 15th of March. So people can voice act any scene from African Saga, from the webcomic, and then they send the clip to us via email. And then because we're trying to find characters for these people who will be voicing for each characters. So
please provide me the email address.
Do you just want an audio clip, or do you want the video? Like, we're trying to understand.
No, an audio clip.
So should they give you their name and surname and the audio clip, or because I mean, some people's email addresses are like redheadwithfire@gmail.com. You won't know who it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just saw that email address in my head. It's redfire with a dot and then at.
Yeah, preferably that they will also include their names so that we can like reach out to them if we feel like they're the winner for this role. Yeah.
Okay. So last question then for this audition thing. Can a person read for multiple roles, or are you like, okay, if you've read for this role, you've read for this role, don't submit for anything else? Because you also don't want to be listening to 3,000 audios trying to find out who's who in this room.
No, it can be multiple. Preferably, they can send it like on one email where they are voice acting several characters. Yeah, and then
okay.
Yeah.
Because what I know is what I know about voice actors is they can play many roles because they can employ many voices to that. So asking them just to audition for this particular role might be a bit limiting because they can play for a minute. Top of the mind that comes to mind is like have you watched Boondocks?
Yeah, I have, yeah.
Yeah, because I know Stink Mina and what is the name of the lawyer?
Tom Dubois.
Tom.
Thomas
Tom
Dubois.
Dubois, same
Yeah.
voice actor. That's why the possession scene worked
Yeah.
so well. And
Yeah.
Riley and Huey, same lady. So many people do
Goku and King Khan. Goku and King Khan. Same.
Vegeta
same
and Piccolo.
And Yamcha. And the dragon.
And let's not go into
Sabbath does Shenron?
If I remember correctly, yes, I think he does. If I remember correctly.
watch as the fans go like, actually, okay, let's not antagonize many of our fans.
Okay, anyway,
Comment
you can audition for multiple roles. Anybody who's trying to get into African Saga, there might be one of them in the room with us. We don't know. If
Find out in the next
I'm auditioning. I even know who I'm going to audition, so it's all good.
You heard it here, folks. We have someone auditioning for a voice acting role. Support. Not me shamelessly plugging my friends.
Even tomorrow, I'm going to see if I can record.
Oh, so everybody here is auditioning except for me, but still.
They can audition here and then we'll be the judge, man. We'll be the judge.
If you want me to be the judge, I'll be there in a heartbeat. I'll be there. Who was that mean person from Idols? The one who always keeps on.
Randall.
Yeah, Cohen.
I'll be the Randall of the group. So who told you to voice act? My family, they lied.
Munna, we were homies. What happened? Tebello.
Yeah, we need to get that engagement.
I think it's your famous question, Tebello.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
is it my famous question now?
Yep, I believe so. Sir.
All right, Mr. Ndlovu. Which is when I went Ndlovu. Okay, let me not. Sorry, my ADHD is running away because when I hear Ndlovu, it's always Mighty Ndlovu, Dabezita. When I went Ndlovu, I'm already boom, 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 boom. You just see Shackles Whisperers come running over the horizons. Anyway, moving on.
God.
And the 1980s Shackles, not this new one that's playing. I don't know anything about this one. Once again, moving on. Someone out there and I'm pretty sure you already know this already because the amount of views you've got and stuff. There's someone who's seeing your work and is inspired by it. And I would like to ask, what message do you have to anyone who's looking up to you, who's inspired by what you've done, and who wants to follow in your footsteps?
Yeah, I would say you don't need to have everything figured out. Like when I started, I only had imagination, man. I only had an imagination. And I just took the first step and okay, let me just try it out. And then I remember when I even pitched the storyline to a friend, and I was like, man, are you okay? Are you going crazy or what? What's happening? Because it was something which was out of my line of work. Because me, I was just a nerd. I was just reading books, going to work, coming back. Then I'm like, nah, let me tap into this market, into this community, and give them a different taste. Because when we look at the superheroes, and the superpowers in most animes or movies, usually the powers are random. You just wake up. Now you are having this power, or maybe it was. The powers usually are random. You can't relate to them. Okay, it's a spider. You have a spider. You're a Spider-Man. I mean, you can't relate to a spider. I'm not a spider.
That's why the pure Monate guys just used Doom on Spider-Man and it worked.
Ramonati, kill.
Whoa. Kai, please continue, Mr. Malwan.
Sorry, continue, man.
Yeah. Also, when we look at things like Black Panther, honestly, when you look at it, you can tell that a white person might have written this. This is not like really, really, really African, because you can see that the narrative and the structure of how things are, it's not really something that you can relate to. Even the world.
Marvel, let me write, please. Marvel, let me write.
For the love of God, let him write.
Sorry, but please continue.
Yeah. So the interest started from there. Now we need something different. We need something that people can relate to. And usually when people make these comics and superheroes, usually they just take like Superman and just make him black, and he still has the suit and the powers. You see, okay, this is just Superman, but he's black now. So I felt like I needed something different, something that could say I am African, and it doesn't have to be like lions or African mythology. Something, it can be recent types, can be something simple as Juju. You can see Juju is African. Yeah. So and when I started, I didn't have everything figured out. I just took a leap of faith and be like, okay, let me try this. And then I started researching about this community, about this world of anime and comics, and how to try to make it work. And I think so the first step is try, and then do your own research, and then don't be scared to like show to people and pitch ideas. Because even for me, I was not sure that my idea would be picked up. But when I pitched the idea and the investors liked the idea, and it was like my first time writing, and I didn't have all these skills and editing and what. So, I mean, if you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your head. So, just make sure that you don't let those stories die. Nah, I believe that we're very creative. So let's showcase our creativity, and by all means,
Just one last question from me. When this thing becomes as big as a Disney or Marvel or DC, are you then quitting your 9 to 5 and solely focusing on this thing, or what?
That one is tricky. It's tricky because what about my actuarial passion now? So I don't know. I guess I have to find a balance between the two, because I'm quite passionate about
do your own books. Balance your own books. You just become your own accountant. It's fine.
Okay, no, I understand. Because I've heard you say Crunchyroll, and Crunchyroll is no joke. Netflix is no joke. Those things will require a lot of time. So, I just wondered how that would work. But I hear you.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say, hey, look at the bright side. Once you hire your own accountants, they can't fudge the books and lie to you because you've got experience. If there's 1 cent that goes out of kilter, it's like, where's this money going? What is this? What is this money?
But I think actuarial is more than just accounting, right? Because I think you also help with product development in the insurance space, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, and usually it's in the insurance department. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
One of the hardest sales in the world. People don't realize that.
But I think we got the title of this episode. Can you just repeat what you said when you were saying if it's in your head, you can hold it in your hands? I feel like
if you can see it in your head, you can hold it in your hand.
Yes.
That should be the title of this episode, because I feel like that's something creatives need to embody. Like, just you have $1 million, you have $1 billion that's in your brain. Just get it out of there.
Even if you can't draw, man. Even if you can't draw, you can still be in this thing. Yeah.
You are one question away from changing the world forever. And that's all I keep saying. The thing in here is greater than the thing that's in the world.
Yeah.
Did I just quote my father? Oh dear. think I'm turning. You know the moment you find it's like you're turning into your father.
Tebello, you are your father. No.
Yeah, but I
We
agree
did
with
not
everything you guys
synchronize.
said. According to $1 billion mind, it's kind of similar to what this guy said. Napoleon Hill, whatever the mind can conceive, it can achieve. So that's very profound, brother.
Yeah. So with you guys, who are your favorite characters so far? I didn't get to. You said you like the
from the story.
Just open the can of
Yeah,
worms,
yeah.
brother.
Ish,
Oh, from the story.
Yeah,
Yeah.
from African Saga.
Oh.
Takalani is doing things for me. I kind of like his. I like his chest thing. Although I didn't know he was so prepared to. Wait, can we spoil a little bit, or is it spoiler alerts or whatever?
Wait. It's,
Okay.
but it's from.
No, okay.
year.
I'm not
Is
gonna. Okay, I'm not gonna say
But
too
no.
much. But
Yeah,
I'm not gonna
let's
say
not.
too much. It's just like there was a time when Takalani was like, if I do this probability, only one person may die, and I was like, yo, you already moving like that? Aren't you in university? Come on now, what is your life? I was like, I'm just opening the story from the first time.
Very analytical.
Yeah, so I was just like, I didn't expect that from him. So I was like, already he's just like, chief, if one person has to bite it,
No, it's
mathematically.
It's also a refreshing take on a protagonist who uses his head over his heart, because there are lots of heart-centered protagonists in the world where they did what it's right because it feels right. Sometimes you need to bring your brain along with you on the journey. So that's a very refreshing take. That's
Yeah.
I see things.
And then Juju's also I kind of like him, even though like it was very heartbreaking when he went to prison and how that plays out. It was just like, yeah, that's the thing about being a freedom fighter. You know, hey, you think you're doing the right thing, and then jiggy, there's someone at the back like, you forgot about this.
Yeah.
Your mom is so affected by your actions. I'm like, yo, Mara Juju, did you have to take it that far? But to answer your question, I don't know if you heard me. For me, it's definitely Takalani, but I think I also like his roommate. There's something about the roommate. I know he doesn't have powers, but for me, he's a very interesting character. I like that dude. He's a very good support system. I actually like all of them, if I'm being completely honest. Like the main characters that have been introduced so far. I like all of them, including
there's nobody that I'm disliking. Although I think the guy I find the most interesting, favorite, I would go Takalani, but most interesting, I would go wheelchair guy. Most interesting is the wheelchair guy, because he, like, the thing is, the way he moves, he's kind of like a sensei or a teacher, but then also he's like that. He's that teacher that will, pat you on the back, but then he'll also kick you off a mountain. It's like,
that's why I'm calling him Charles Xavier.
Yeah, because
isn't that Charles Xavier vibes too?
Okay, wait.
But he's less nicer than Charles about it. He's way more like Charles will massage the trauma into you. This guy will just send it straight.
He is less nice, but he's he has the ability to have followers very quickly. I mean, Juju was already pushing him to the bar. I'm like, he didn't ask for your help.
Yeah,
you're willing to push him to the bar?
Yeah, but then he'll shy you with his mangekyo, and he'll just be like, "And you were dumped yesterday." I was like, "Oh my god!" And when you can't even afford bread, corruption. Like you. Your wife cheated on you. Hey, bro.
Yeah.
What I'm hearing is because once again I'm gonna trigger a lot of X-Men fans. The guys who read the comics will understand what I'm saying. That wheelchair guy sounds like Charles Xavier, but not as manipulative as Charles Xavier. Because Charles Xavier works by manipulating. Fight me on that.
No, this guy doesn't have time.
Yeah.
This guy will look at you and tell you straight. Your dad cheated on your mom, so now you have trust issues. But I just met you, dog.
Oh, he's
Wait,
not a,
Ndlovu, do you have a favorite character?
I think is okay. The one that's gonna be released on this week's episode. Yeah. So yeah,
foreshadowing.
the guy is sick. Yeah. So you guys
Ooh.
have to catch up and read the episode 15. Yeah.
Will we,
Yeah. That one. Yeah. I think he has to be my
will,
favorite.
will we be shocked?
Yeah.
Will we, you
Yeah.
know what?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Very shocked.
you know what? I should ask this because I'd like to. We have another show coming up. Oh, but we'll explain this off air. I think we should wrap things up. But yeah, this will definitely, it's a definite candidate for Let's Think About It. So yeah, because we'll definitely have our reactions to our like we ought to see our shocked expressions each episode going through. Anyway, I think it's time to wrap things up right now. My dear editor, I'm so sorry. Because he asked.
No. Last one. Can I ask you? What are your favorite enemies each?
Oh wow!
Wow! Okay. But then also you need to answer. Yes, so this is gonna be okay. 5. We gotta go 5. Okay, I'm gonna go first. Man. Hunter. No, not Hunter. That actually fell down for me. Yu Yu Hakusho number 5. No, actually, One Piece is number 5. Yu Yu Hakusho number 4. Full Metal Alchemist number 3. Dragon Ball Z number 2, Naruto number 1. That's my top 5.
Mr. Extrodin?
Tebello, I think you should go next.
Oh, no. Everyone already knows what my favorite one is. It's easy. That's why I'm saying you can go. You can go first.
Oh, are we not? Okay, I did a top 5 because, you know, if we're just picking one, it's Naruto.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't. Okay, I'll do 5 as well, but mine fluctuates all the time. So I would say Basilisk at 5, Eureka 7 at 4, Full Metal Alchemist at 3, Dragon Ball Z at number 2, and no, Dragon Ball Z should be number 1. Number 2, I would put. Sure, it's tough.
Right?
No, it's very tough. Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah, I'm surprised. That's why it's like, huh?
I'm very surprised by that pick. Has it always been there?
Cowboy Bebop has always been.
But Cowboy Bebop, yeah, it's always been there.
It's always.
Okay. For me, the problem is the last episode where I was just like, I didn't know this chick also Spike. I don't know why you have to kill so many people. And
and to answer your question with my top favorite, we recently I think by the time this episode comes up, we'll have wrapped up the entire thing. But my favorite is Code Geass.
I was expecting Kenshin.
Kenshin fell.
Yeah, same.
Kenshin fell. Kenshin used to be my OG from the good old days, but ever since Lelouch stepped into the plate, it's always been there. It's always. And now that I've also rewatched the last episode again and I was in tears, it's like, nope, they can never make me hate you. So, yeah, Code Geass is my.
But I would say
Bakuman.
Bakuman for me is above any list. It has to be above any list. Like it's kind of like the Jay-Z and Tupacs of this list. You don't put it in the top 5. It's above the top 5.
So wait,
okay, but Malwandla, do you have a favorite or do you even have 5?
I'll limit it to 3. Let me give you my top 3. I'll say number 3. I'll have to go with maybe it's influenced by what I'm watching currently. I'll go with Hell Paradise.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Then number 2, Invincible. Then number 1, Attack on Titan. Yeah.
Okay.
If you like Attack on Titan, you're gonna love Code Geass. You should just watch it. He says we're trying to convert the word back.
I don't know. We'll plug you, sir. We'll plug you.
Yeah, don't worry.
I did try to watch Code Geass, but I think mine on Crunchyroll it wasn't showing. Maybe I need to use another website because I tried watching it because I had good. It's good.
Yes, we'll find another legitimate and perfectly legal source for you to watch the entirety of Code Geass.
It's also way shorter than Attack on Titan. So if you're worried about length, don't worry.
All right. I think we need to wrap things up. Thank you for lasting up until this point in time. We do hope that you like, share, comment, and subscribe, guys. Follow these people. I'm gonna have the link to the webtoons. I'm going to have the link to the TikToks. I'm going to have the email address for you to go apply for your voice acting. We need a lot. You guys, especially you ladies out there, I know you like gossiping in different people's voices. So go ahead, see what your voice acting talents can do. So please support as much as you can. Support local content. This is one of the ways you can do it. I don't know if this is gonna come before or after the other episode. The other following episode that we talked about. I think, but most probably this is gonna come before that. So I'm gonna just say, I'll say that next week we're interviewing Kai Beach finally. So stay tuned for that. The links will be below. Check out all these various clips and follow these other creators here. They're pretty good at what they do. We've got Mr. Extrodin with Zanzi Nerds.
Vital Intensity Issue 1.
Vital Intensity Issue 1 out now. Link below again. Is it a link or the TikTok link? You know what? Follow his TikTok. His TikTok channel. He has the links there. Everything he needs is available. Guys, support these creators that are onto something. Once we make a quadrillions and we are richer than Elon Musk, you'll remember these moments. It's like, this is how this guy started. If it can happen for us, it's gonna happen for you guys. All right. Next week, like I said, is Kai Beach. We are very excited about speaking to one of the OGs for Super Strikers. I'm titillating as we speak. Anyway.
Whoa.
The disclaimer, it's here, scrolling up, don't worry. You know what, Mr. BuckMeister hears all the things that all the crazy things that I say. He manages to hear what everyone else seems to ignore. I don't know why.
One in the Protoss.
Anyway, I want to become more viral than my currently viral video on my Instagram. You see, I went for the censored version. Don't come after me, kids. And the only way it spreads is through mouth to mouth. So please go talk about us. We love you guys. We'll see you guys next week. Peace out.
Peace.
My cursor has run away from me.
My